All warfare is based on deception.
Hey, what's up, guys? It's the one you're looking for, and I've got another gameplay here for you. This is Domination on Hardhat. End up getting Moab in this one, and the funny thing about this is that we just played a game, the previous game with these guys, and these guys were like all ragging on us, saying how we were so good and asking us if we were MLG players and stuff. And we were just kind of laughing it off. You know, they were kind of being smart asses, and we were all having a good time and a good laugh out of it. And the next thing you know, somebody on the other team says, you know what, I'm just gonna go all in and just get a Moab on these guys. And you know, we all kind of laughed about it, and they were joking around, we were joking around. You know, good times had by everybody. And you know, the thing about it is that we jumped into this next match, and I was on my second account. I wasn't on the account that I'm normally on, so I don't have all my classes set up for my Moabs like I normally do. I had this one class set up here, has the M4A1 with the silencer and extended mags, and then also has, you know, the G36 as another secondary. And you know, I really wasn't thinking, you know, I was gonna go in here and get a Moab, but you know what? I started out, I grabbed this class, started going for it, and you know what? I noticed that, you know, I died immediately right off the bat trying to play some motion sensor, you know, and then I'm able to come in, start killing a couple of guys, and you know, here pretty soon, you know, I realized that it is possible to go ahead and get the Moab. And you know, I'm knowing that these guys are gonna freak out whenever we get back in the lobby and say, you know, that, you know, start ragging in on us again. So you know, right now I'm almost gonna get to my specialist here in a second. You know, I've capped the flag here. It gives me up to my scavenger perk, and here in a second I'll pick up the specialist and I'll run around. I'm throwing C4. You know, that's the only thing I wish this game would allow you to pick up C4 in your scavenger packs, because I just blew it there. And you know what, I'm not going to have another one. So, but I always like having C4 on me. One of my favorite things to do is throw it. You know, a lot of times in here, I end up coming face to face with these guys. You know, I'm running up a ramp, or I'm running, you know, through a tunnel, and they end up right in my face. And, you know, one thing that I noticed is, you know, the reaction time is not that fast with the M4A1, but it has enough power that when you do get the shots off, it puts somebody down. One thing I noticed that whenever I was recording this film here is that, you know, the screen keeps shaking in this a lot. And you know, we were having a good connection in this game. There was no lag. There was nothing going on really that made you think that the video would end up like this. I've noticed this in some other videos before, and I guess it's just a problem with theater mode, because I never saw this when we were playing the game at all. But you'll see it several times whenever you're watching the video here. You'll see it just start shaking randomly, and I wish I knew how to fix that. I don't think there's really anything that I can do to fix that. But thing about this game is that made it so funny is that the fact that we were just talking about how, you know, those guys said that they were going to get a Moab on us, and then, you know, about 3/4 of the way through the Moab, you know, I tell the guys, hey guys, you know what, you know, it's actually possible that I will hit a Moab on these people. And they was like, no way. And I get a couple more kills, and I'm able to get it. And the thing is after I get the first one, you know, I get 16 kills into a second Moab, and decide that I want to try to go for 2-in-1 game. And so I'm about 10 kills into a Moab, and I go, hey guys, you know, hey, I'm halfway into the second one. Let's let them cap some flags, let them get some points. We don't want to put any more points on the board. I want to try to get the second Moab. And I end up dying at, it would have been kill number 17 by a guy that's in last chance, and kind of ruined my little moment there. But you know, Hardhat is a good map for me. It's kind of like Bakara. Hardhat and Bakara is probably the two maps that I've got the most Moabs on. This is only my second one with the M4A1, and like I said, I'm liking this gun more and more. It's got plenty of power. It shoots fine. It's not real slow, and a silenced weapon is always good, but it seems like it's doing the job. It's actually made me put down the PP90 and the P90 that I use all the time. Normally I run all SMGs, and I've got a Moab with a G36, and this is my second one with the M4A1. But I'm trying to, learn different guns, try out, do different setups, see what I can do because, you kind of get bored playing with the same setup all the time. You want to change stuff up, and that's what I've been trying to do here lately is try to change some things up so that, I don't get bored with the game. And like on the website, I run the Over 30 Clan website. I made the site, got the guys on there, but I'm trying to keep the guys involved in Modern Warfare 3 as much as I can, and I've got a couple of clan tournaments and stuff that I've put on the site. We had some 4v4s, we had some 1v1 sniper only, one in the chamber match. So I'm throwing all these little tournaments and little matches out to kind of keep people involved, to keep them playing as a team, and that way people don't get bored with it. Right here you see I get the Moab, and I call it intermediate, tell the guys, they're ecstatic about it. But like I said, the whole thing about this playing is you've got to have fun, you've got to be able to cut loose, have a good laugh, and don't let the game get to you, and don't let it get you upset. I know a bunch of guys, it even does it to me. I mean, it gets me very upset, when I have a shit connection and I can't explain the reason why I have that connection because it's lag compensation or whatever. Dude, that guy right there just busted me with that shotgun. It was crazy. I thought I was going to be able to turn around and get him, but one shot, he hit me in the side and I was down. Um, Now in a second you'll hear me start working on the second, or you'll see me start working on the second Moab. I don't know if you guys have paid any attention to the weather and stuff going on, but I'm from Texas. Tonight in Dallas we've had a lot of tornadoes, a lot of storms, a lot of large hail, and different things. My wife's actually in there watching the weather right now. I'm in Longview, Texas, which is in between Dallas and Louisiana, right off the interstate. And about 10 minutes ago, our tornado siren started going off. We're under a tornado warning. I think there was one spotted about 7 miles away from my house, but I'm not too worried at this point. The clouds are real dark. There's a lot of rotation in the clouds, but I wanted to go ahead and do my video until something happens and my wife tells me that it's a little bit closer. She's usually the one that's freaking out, and she's not freaking out yet. But as I'm sitting here doing this commentary through the window here in the room, I do hear the sirens going off. And as soon as I get done with this video, I'll go back out and check on it, make sure everything's alright. But I know Dallas got torn up pretty good, and my wife just came in and told me just a second ago that she was actually trying to yell at me through the window to get me to come outside and look at the clouds. Apparently she's getting a little bit freaked out, but as of right now, the local weather station and everything says there's nothing to worry about. It's all a little bit north of us. Not too worried about it. We've had a lot of bad storms here before. Usually where we're at, you can usually look out the front window, look at the clouds, and everything that you hear them talking about on the news is always just north of us, by a mile or so or a couple of miles. But all the bad weather seems to go at least 5 to 10 miles north of us and always ends up missing. But we actually get to sit on the front porch watching it. We've actually watched a funnel cloud come down before, and a lot of bad lightning, a lot of thunder right now, a lot of heavy winds and rain and stuff. And I'm pretty sure that probably sometime tonight we're going to lose some power. So whenever I get through this video, I've got to make sure that I get the kid and get myself in the shower, and she gets in the shower. We'll try to get ready for work the next morning, because whenever we wake up in the morning, we may not have any power whatsoever. And that always makes it kind of hard to get ready to go to work when you don't have any kind of electricity or anything going on, and especially when you have a little 4-year-old that you got to get to school and everything. So he was kind of been asking about the weather and stuff today, because I guess at school they had been watching it on TV a little bit, and they kind of told him a little bit what was going on, and he was asking me when I picked him up from school today about what kind of emergency was going on, about the bad weather and the storms. And I had a little conversation today with him about tornadoes, and he kept asking about why tornadoes are bad, and I had to explain to him that tornadoes cause a lot of damage, you know, different things that it can mess up houses and flip cars. And he wanted to see one, so I got on YouTube, pulled up some videos of some of the tornadoes and stuff in Dallas and watched it. And we watched one video of a tornado just sitting there throwing semi-trailers across, you know, the camera screen. And you know, he realized that that's what that was, that those were big truck trailers. And you know, he just kept asking, you know, why are tornadoes so bad? Why are they tearing things up? He don't want a tornado to come to us. So I guess he got a little bit scared today. Try to make sure that he knew that nothing was going to happen, that none of the bad weather and stuff was going to hit here. But you know, as this video wraps up, you know, I just want to make sure that you guys know everything's here's fine. We're all safe. I hope everybody else in Dallas takes care and they're safe. And hope you guys enjoyed the video. And as always, guys, you know, rate, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you on the next video.